Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1959 Smith Corona Silent Super vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. One of the best typewriters of all time. My favorite Smith Corona and probably my favorite domestic typewriter. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. This is the paper support arm that flips up from the back, and this is the left margin. This is the right margin. I'm just going to reset those once I load the page. Paper bale has 3 adjustable rollers. We also have 2 adjustable paper fingers on each edge, one on each edge. And you just want to make sure you don't collide with those paper fingers or to get stuck on them. So that's why I'm setting the margins after I load the page. Also, the vibrator goes up and down, and that can get stuck and cause those characters near the paper finger to have errors. Once you hear the bell, you're near the end of the margin. Hit the slide space, get you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, just flip that switch back 1 notch. It skips 2. One more, it skips 3. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful. One of my favorite typewriters of all time. It's just super reliable, rugged, and the print always looks good. Pica typeface, prints 10 characters per inch. It's just super easy to use, fun, reliable, smooth, fast, quiet. Obviously, it's not silent, but it's quieter than the other typewriters that don't have a quiet feature to them. To pull the page out easier, there's a switch on the right side. Flip that forward, it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier, load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page, and I'll put the paper support arm down for now, and I'm going to put the color back on black. I always practice having this down because I'm always doing maintenance, and if you go underneath it like this, I'm always flipping it up to do underneath, you'll bend that. So you just want to, and these ones actually will, when you put it in the case, it will push it down on automatically, but when you're constantly looking underneath, you want to make sure that's always down so you don't bend that. Shift on each side and shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Backspace on the left side. Very good. The difference between the Silent and the Silent Super is that this one has a tab set and clear on the keyboard. The Silent has manual tab sets on the back that you insert the tabs and manually set those. So right now we have tabs set on 10 space intervals, so I'm just going to go through and clear each one of them by hitting that CL button right next to the tab button. Very good. And I always like to, we'll test that and make sure they all cleared. Good. But I always like to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. So I'm going to hit that set button right there, and it should stop at that spot. Very good. You can set as many tabs as you want on this model. Below that is the margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, let's set that closer to the middle. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that margin release button. It does allow you to type past that and go all the way to the end or until you get stuck on that paper finger. Backspace on the left side. I think I already did that. Open the hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left side, so it's pulling to the right. And if you want to switch that direction, you just flip the switch up. It'll pull to the left. Push it down, it flips to the right. And all this felt I did myself. It's not 100% pretty, but it helps with the sound quality and the dampening and all that. So that's what the Smith Corona came with. Originally, it came with more like a matting, but those get moldy over time, and you just want to replace that. It makes it smell and it falls into pieces all inside your typewriter. So it's good to replace that. All right, touch control on the inside as well. Right now we have it all the way to the right, which is on low. If you move it all the way to the left on high, you do have to hit the keys harder for the print. Just builds tension on the keys. So you just want to mess with that to gauge what your preference is. If you're a heavier typer, you want to mess with that. On the right side, carriage release, nice metal carriage release levers versus the newer models have the plastic ones that break off. Great typewriters, but the plastic carriage releases are a huge hassle. They don't make them anymore, but if you need one, I 3D print those, so you can check my shop. This is your carriage lock right here in front where my thumb is. it will release the carriage when you lift it and lock it in the middle. So when you have it in the case, it doesn't cause any kind of damage to your internal components or your knobs or anything. Carriage release on the left side as well. Super smooth. Really love this model. Pull out that lever there, it disables the spacing so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You push it in, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is one space. Same concept with this lever on the inside here. Most typewriters have two. Most mid-size portables have two. If you had a ultra portable, they usually just only have one way to disable the spacing, the line space retainer. And on the inside of the platen there is the page gauge that just gauges when you're getting close to the end of the page, and you want to load it right there where I was at the 11, right underneath the 11, and it will start to warn you that's 2 inches left, 1.5 and 1. I just need to clean that, I guess. There we go. Just got a little bit of grease on it. And that's where you end the page. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.